Hello and welcome to autoX. My name is Karan Mathur and you find me at the global premiere of the all-new Kia Sonet. It was launched in 2020 and followed the launch of the Kia Seltos, and once again we have the Kia Seltos Facelift and we have the Kia Sonet Facelift as well. So what's changed and what's new? Well, in this video you're going to find out exactly that. Now let's start with the design, and looking at the overall silhouette, you'd think that not much changed, but I'd invite you to come closer so that you can see the real details which make it different and new. First and foremost, you get a redesigned tiger nose grille, and I think this makes it look even meaner and even tauter. And around that, you get the wraparound style, fresh looking DRL strip, tri-LED setup, and at the bottom, you get LED fog lamps as well. Overall, I think the front facet of this is probably the best part, and you'd find it intimidating looking at it in the rear view mirror. In fact, you'd be hard pressed to not love the entire silhouette of it when you see it at night. With that, you also get a power bulge on the bonnet, and overall the whole Sonet persona is just of meanness and, as Kia puts it, pretty badass. Now let me take you to the side and show you what's changed there. Now, when you look at the side profile of the new Kia Sonet, it is one more area where you'd think to yourself, not much has changed, and you'd be right. But a crucial difference which is brought about are these redesigned 16-inch alloy wheels. Personally, I think these look better than the outgoing version and really complement the styling changes which have been brought about in the 2023 version. Now, let's step to the rear. Now, at the rear, as I mentioned in the front, the overall silhouette remains the same, but the crucial difference comes across in this connecting LED tail light. This has taken inspiration from the Kia Seltos facelift, and I think it looks aces on the Kia Sonet as well. Now, if you want an added touch of styling and you are a fan of matte paint jobs, here is a look at the X-Line variant of the new Sonet. Overall, I really liked the Kia Sonet when it was first launched in 2020. Now, coming into 2023, we have the facelifted Kia Sonet, and this looks absolutely stunning. The details is what makes it new, and the details is what makes it look absolutely badass and menacing. Now, there are also changes in terms of the design and styling inside, so let's jump in and see what's there. Now, as I told you before, the details outside are what made it exciting and new, and that's a similar case with the interior as well. When you get in, the first change that will greet you is the dashboard. You now get a two-screen setup. This is the 10.25-inch touchscreen. It has been carried over from the previous version, but does get new features. But the new part comes in with the instrument cluster. This is a 10.25-inch setup, as I had mentioned, but it is not lifted from the Kia Seltos. It is a different unit, but on the center console, you now get a redesigned interface for the HVAC system and buttons for the drive mode, traction mode, and the seat ventilation. Over that, the crucial change which has been made to the new Kia Sonet are the safety features. You now get 6 airbags as standard, then you get a full suite of ADAS which includes blind spot mitigation, front collision warning, automatic emergency braking. Also, you have a very interesting and new industry first feature which is Find Your Car with the surround view monitor, which means you can walk up to where you parked the car, and if you're not sure where exactly you left it, well, using the Kia app, you can look at the surroundings of the car and figure out where exactly your car is. And I think that's a really cool feature to have, and a lot of people will require it. And other than that, with the AC vents, with the seats, with the cool ventilation, the design of the center console, the back seats, all of it remains the same, but that's not to say it's become boring or long in the tooth. I think the Kia Sonet has a really cool looking interior design. It makes the car feel young, it makes the car feel a lot more exciting, and it's very contemporary in its look. But if I have to talk about the features you get, well, first and foremost would have to be the dual 10.25-inch screen setup. Then you also get ventilated seats, you get a Bose stereo sound system, you get a sunroof, surround view monitor, and a lot more. But what exactly is it like when you sit inside? What's the comfort like? Well, I found the outgoing Kia Sonet to be a very comfortable car in how the seats are positioned, how the ergonomics are, how your hand reaches the steering wheel, the space you get in terms of your headroom, the shoulder room, and the overall knee room as well. And this is no different. Dimensions haven't changed. As a result, comfort hasn't either. We should definitely go to the back and check out what it's like for rear passengers. Now, from the outgoing version, not a lot of change at the back, and that includes the comfort and the features. First and foremost, I'm 5'6.5", and as you guys can see, I have enough headroom, shoulder room, knee room, and leg room. But that can be a problematic area for someone who is 6 feet and above. But nonetheless, you do get a lot of features to compensate for that. First and foremost, you get an air purifier system, you get 2 Type-C cables, you get storage space, and you get a rear armrest with cup holders. But a really neat added touch are the sunshades for the rear passengers. I think all of this goes into the making of a comfortable car for city and highway usage as well. Now let's get to the meat of the matter and talk about the engine and transmission combos which are on offer. Now if you talk about mechanicals, you get 3 engine options to choose from: a naturally aspirated petrol, a turbo petrol, a diesel, and 5 transmission options. And I think you get a healthy amount of options to choose from which will keep every kind of customer happy. And also with that we come to the end of my video. Now while prices for the new Kia Sonet haven't been revealed, bookings for the car start on 20 December at 12 o'clock. How do you guys like the new Kia Sonet? Do you think it is a worthy upgrade to the outgoing version or not? Tell us in the comment section down below. My name is Karan Mathur. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys real soon.